How you doing, Riyan?
Hello, Raman. Hello. I'm
How
good.
you doing? Good,
I'm
good,
good. I'm
good.
good.
That's
Yeah.
good, good. Warm welcome on Insta Live. It's an absolute pleasure. I've got you on here. So starting off, how's your journey been so far in the music? Tell us a bit about that.
Well, man, I can hear you very well. I can't hear you very
Oh,
well.
okay.
Maybe the
How's your journey?
internet.
Yeah, it must be the internet. It must be internet problem. Let's just sort things out here. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah? Yeah,
Yes.
I hear you.
Right, okay, so let's start again. How's your journey been in music? Tell us a bit about the journey, where it's all started from.
My journey in music.
Hmm,
I started to sing in high school.
right.
Yeah, something like that. And like on a ball, on the prom.
Okay, on the prom, okay.
Yeah, yeah, on the prom. It,
Right.
it was I don't know how to say a contest. Yeah, I was
Mm-hmm.
in I was on a like in that contest, and um, it was I sing that night. Yeah, and
Right, okay.
yeah, and I win that contest. Yeah,
Right.
and that was the moment that I start to sing in front of people and with crowds and like
Wow.
a real stage.
How old were you? What was your age at the time?
I don't understand your question. Can you
How
repeat, please?
what was your age at the time when you performed in the
Ah,
prom? Yeah.
like 17, something like this. Yeah.
Right, 17, so very young age. So is that where the passion of music started, from your prom, or was it something
No,
like from your home, or you've been listening to some, getting some inspiration from other singers?
yeah, I think in my childhood start to passionate about music and about videos. Like I was watching on the TV, yeah, and
So,
try to imitate, to sing with the deodorants and
yeah,
all
yeah,
this. Yeah, yeah,
that's good, that's good, that's
yeah.
good, good, good. Which singers do you consider as your inspiration? Who do you oftenly listen to?
What I listen now, no, like
Yeah, yeah,
the artist.
yeah.
I like Hosier, James Bay, some
Wow.
indie pop, something like this. Sam Smith. I like. I don't know what I sing, what I something like this. This influence, like.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
I've noticed, Ryan, you've done quite a lot of cover songs as well,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
which, are very interesting watch. Those who are watching us, you should check out Ryan's music on YouTube because it's very fresh. I've noticed you got this kind of different style of your vocals, different style of
yes.
music as well. Tell us a bit that side of things. Did you actually gain any vocal training by someone, or did you actually take on music as a part of your educational side of things?
Yeah, I make a school, something like a
Hmm.
school
Yeah.
with a very nice teacher here in
Right.
Romania. By the way, I'm
Right.
from Romania.
Yes, yes. So those watching, Ryan is in Romania at the moment, the hub of Romanian music.
Yeah, yeah. And I made some lesson with a nice teacher here in Romania. Like 4 years, like 4 years.
Wow.
Take
So
vocal lesson.
basically, so you spent 4 years on vocal training.
Yeah, yeah, something like this.
Wow, fantastic. Tell us about that experience when you actually started training. Were you nervous at the time? And, how was the experience at that point?
The experience with the vocal training you
Yeah.
tell me about.
Yeah.
I was in a band, and I struggle with the. I don't know how to say. For example, in my past, I can't. I can't. I don't know how to say very well in English, but
Right. Right. Okay.
I
Okay.
think it's not the problem. But
Yeah. I could
I
help you. Yeah.
struggle with 2 or 3 days for singing. I was very at
So
my
you were
throat.
very, so you were very new at the time to actually understand the basics and about how to sing and all
Yeah,
that professionally.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that teacher helped me with this to
Yeah.
breathe free, to sing more easy, more you know.
Fantastic, fantastic. That's interesting. So 4 years of
Yeah, yeah,
training, then you went on to professionally singing there.
something like this. Yeah, yeah, maybe
Wow.
more, maybe more. Yeah,
Wow, wow, fantastic. I mean, I've been looking at your discography of your singles. I mean, I think it's been almost just a year since you've been in the music
yeah,
professionally.
yeah. I am with Guy Albert. You know Guy. Uh,
Absolutely, absolutely.
yeah, from Albert Records. He
Yeah.
helped me to I don't know to take more seriously this step with the song release with
Wow.
the project
So
which
basically, Guy was the person who actually noticed you, and he got interested by listening to your voice to give you a
yeah,
break into the music.
yeah, he saw me on a restaurant, something like this. I was
Wow.
singing with the guitar, yeah, and he told me let's do some things together. Let's do
Fantastic.
music. Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
so before actually professionally singing, you were performing in like bars and restaurants at the time.
Yes, yes, in a band and solo
Wow.
with the guitar, and in a band for with covers for events. I don't know, weddings,
Wow.
corporates, parties.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
That's very inspiring because those who are watching this, that's very inspiring. The fact that from 4 years of training, you went on to perform certain places like restaurants, bars, to to get recognition, and you suddenly meet Guy Elberg from Elberg Records, who gives you a break professionally. I mean, that's it's a very inspirational kind of thing. This is. I mean, did you ever think that one day you'll be actually, becoming a professional singer and actually releasing music on the record label? Did you ever actually imagine that?
Yeah, yeah, it's my dream. It's
Wow.
to be a professional singer and to have big hits, big songs, and
Wow.
now many people hear my songs. This is
Fantastic.
the most important thing. Yeah.
Wow. I
Hmm.
mean, looking at your selection of music, I mean, so far you've done 5 official songs. And your latest track is "Keep Me Waiting." I mean, I love this song.
Yeah.
The song's completely fresh and different vibe. I mean, tell us a bit about this new track of yours, your new song, "Keep Me Waiting." I mean, tell us how did that all get planned up?
Yeah, Keep Me Waiting is actually it's a song that we create in the from distance, with Zoom
Wow,
and yeah, something like this. We made the song and part by part, yeah, we
wow,
it's a new challenge for us to make
absolutely,
music at
absolutely.
distance. Yeah,
That's very
yeah,
challenging because I mean, whatever's been happening all this year, I mean, we're around the end of the year now, and I have come across various singers, producers where they've actually done production online. I mean, it's very difficult for you to go to the studios and with all this social distance and everything.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
been very challenging for you to do this track then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very challenging, and
Yeah,
we need to continue to adapt to this,
absolutely.
yeah, to
So
this moment.
what's the situation, Ryan? I mean, when it comes to like in Romania, what's the situation there at the moment? Are you under lockdown at the moment, or?
Not really, not really.
Hmm.
We are locked until 11 in
Okay,
the evening. Yeah,
right,
and
right, right. Okay.
just in the night. Yeah, but
Ah,
we don't have restaurants open and any place to sing.
right,
I'm
right, right.
I'm usually a busker. Yeah, I sing in the street,
No.
and I like this very much. Very,
Whoa.
I learn a lot of things from there, from the street, from the simple people.
So, I
You
mean,
know.
Ryan, I mean, mentioning regarding like your live performances and live performing on stage and everything, has it any way affected you at the moment with, you know, restaurants being closed or anything? Has it really affected your music or anything?
Yeah, yeah. The don't know how to say the
Yeah,
we don't have a place to sing. It's
yeah,
we usually sing on the venues, you know, like for events and restaurants
yeah,
and pubs,
yeah.
and in the street
Wow.
it's a small, I don't know how to say, limitation for us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, because
Wow.
for example, in the street, mm, bring or
Yeah, yeah,
gather a
yeah.
lot of people, you know, like 10, 20, 100 sometimes, I
Wow.
don't know. And for these times, it's not good. Not good
Yeah, yeah.
because,
Absolutely.
yeah, and we try to make, I don't know, lives on you on Facebook and
Yeah.
just sing in the street, but more at the volume down and more protective, more how to say,
Absolutely.
simple and
Absolutely.
chill. Yeah,
Wow. I mean, I think in a way you feel very comfortable. I mean, standing in front of the people,
yeah,
performing, you know, and I've seen a lot of your photographs as well on social media because that's the only way you can engage. And I've noticed you're very confident and very passionate about your music.
yeah. I like what I'm doing. Yeah, I like very much the music and try to writing songs and yeah. This is all for me and my family, of course.
I mean, you mentioned family now. That's interesting. I mean, how supportive has your family been towards your music? How supportive?
My wife supported me a lot, and
Wow.
uh, I don't know if you know, I have a daughter, but she
Absolutely.
have
Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah she have 11 months, yeah, and
Wow.
she sing with me like dancing and
Yeah,
just small words and yeah, because every time we listen music in the house, yeah, you know, at home, yeah, and
wow.
she like a lot the music, yeah.
I think you know what it is that sometimes you come across where you know when it comes down to the music side of things, sometimes it's like the family thinks that you know you can't really make money from music, you know, a living from music. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
from
It's
that side of things, I mean, is music you want to take up as like a full-time profession, or would you want to keep it as a hobby? I mean, how do you see music?
um, 3 years ago. I was a corporatist. I worked in a corporate.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a job and like 9 to 5. Yeah, and in parallel, no parallel, you know,
Oh yes.
like
Okay.
yeah. In the same time, I dream about the music, my music, singing in pubs and events, and but
Wow.
it was not a living. I don't know how to say. Was I don't have too much gigs to support
Yeah. Yeah.
my
Yeah.
family and
Absolutely.
me. Yeah,
Right.
and my I saw a guy in the street singing and
Hmm.
yeah, and give this emotion in the street, and the people, the crowd was bigger and bigger, and I saw in my I tell me in my head, this is my ticket to free, you know,
Wow.
like
Wow.
yeah, and I started to sing in the street, yeah, very shy, very with not a really nice sound,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and when I saw, for example, in the first day when I was singing in the street. Yeah, I make something like money that I make on the job for a day.
Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
and I
understood.
go, yeah, when I come to my home and count my money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I was starting to crying, and
Wow.
that was my free ticket for free. You know, I don't know how
So
to say.
how
Yeah,
so how did it start with regarding when you were performing in the restaurants and bars? I mean, did someone notice you from the streets performing, or what was the struggle to get in there, to perform in a restaurant?
yeah. Usually they saw me in the street singing in, I don't know, parks and metro, in the exit of the metros, or in the old city. In Romania, we have an old city, and
Wow.
usually in every country, buskers sing in the street in this old cities. Yeah, and
Wow.
usually saw me and yeah, talk about. And the next week, I don't know,
Yeah.
perform in the bar and
Wow.
something like this. Yeah,
Fantastic. I mean, that's inspirational because it's very rare. I mean, especially, I mean, in the European culture, I mean, that culture still is alive where you see performers, on the streets singing, performing. Here in the UK, it's a bit of a different, culture. And seeing that is very interesting. The fact that, from a journey where you did 4 years worth of training in your vocals, you're
yeah.
performing on the streets, you're performing on the restaurant, then suddenly Guy Elberg pops up and gives you a break into,
Hmm.
music. I mean, that's a very interesting journey you're telling us. I mean, did this all, I mean, regarding getting in touch with, knowing Guy Elberg, I mean, how has the experience been working with him so far?
It was a nice experience. It is a nice experience because for me it was a new thing to express, to writing songs and
Yeah,
learn a bit of production. For example, now I struggle with the to learn how to produce, how to make like small
yeah,
sketches. Uh,
absolutely.
yeah, just voice and guitar and this, but it's very important to have the at your home, like your intimacy. Yeah,
Absolutely.
to
Absolutely.
make something emotional, to make something nice, good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and he learned me how we learn together, but something like this to write lyrics, to because he is very good. He know very well English. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
yeah. By the way, something like 2 or 3 months ago, yeah, I released a Romanian song, the first Romanian
Absolutely,
song.
yeah. I know.
Yeah,
Since I've actually been following Guy, yourself, even Martina as well, or since I've been following you guys as well, I mean, I kind of like the vibes of Romanian music. I mean, it's got different sound, different elements of instruments. Just a
yeah.
different feel. I mean, it's a rich culture, I would say. Those who are watching us, I mean, it's worth listening because, especially Romanian music, there's a bit of the essence of the culture in the music there.
Yeah, we have good producer and songwriter in writers in Romania here. Yeah, we are. I don't know how to say no, don't know how to say in English. Yeah, but we are very creative. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. We
absolutely.
have
Creative. You
poems.
are,
Yeah,
yeah. I've noticed that because the whole feel, because when I listened to your track, you did with Martina as well, a collaboration track you did, I could feel the elements of you got different sounds in the music as well. I mean, respects to Guy Elberg. I mean, he's a great producer. I've come across, so I think you got a good team there. You got a good team of artists.
yeah, yeah. And I'm glad to be part of this. Nice.
Absolutely fantastic,
Hmm.
fantastic. I mean, talking about I mean, I'm always in talks with artists and producers, and I always have a set of on the spot questions, right? So I'm not going to make you nervous. They're very interesting, very funny, a bit of laughter, you know? Right. I've got some questions. Right. What,
Okay.
if I ask you a very interesting question here, that if animals could talk, which would be the most rudest animal?
If I am
If,
an animal
no,
who
if
talk,
animal, yeah. So basically, if animals could talk, which would be the
yeah,
rudest animal?
the rudest animal.
Yeah, if animal could talk.
Uh-huh. The rude. Maybe a big lion. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
mean, I would say yeah, because lion, as everyone knows, is a king of the jungle. So I would say he would be
yeah,
the rudest animal.
yeah. Like a big leader and
Yeah,
very strict
yeah,
and
absolutely,
rigorous. Yeah.
absolutely. Right. Interesting question now. Um, what is the most embarrassing thing you have ever worn?
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing,
Can you repeat,
embarrassing
please?
thing.
Em
Yes. So, what is the most embarrassing thing you have ever worn?
Embarrassing thing. One.
Yeah.
Uh, like I don't know, in a contest or
Oh,
one like.
anywhere, like contest or anywhere.
I think my most embarrassing moment in my life,
Yeah, yeah,
something like this, I can tell
yeah,
you. Yeah,
yeah. Absolutely,
it
absolutely.
was yeah, it was on my first time singing in the street.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and
what was
the
embarrassing
most.
about that?
Hmm?
What was actually embarrassing about the first performance you did in the streets?
I was embarrassing because I was thinking about that moment and
Yeah.
what am I doing here?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I'm 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 in a place that where nobody sing and nobody makes
Yeah.
nothing artistic. Yeah, and it was something very different for me, very challenging, and
Were you nervous at the time?
yeah, yeah,
My
of
God.
course.
So you stood there singing with a guitar.
Yeah,
How many people were in front of you listening at the time? How many people were watching you?
the first time, one
Yeah.
or two or three, something like this, but
Right.
in my front, they pass a lot, like
Yeah.
hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that was one of the embarrassing moments then.
yeah,
Right. So,
sure.
I mean, Guy, I'm sorry, Rayan, I mean, talking about the music videos, I mean, you've got very interesting music videos. I mean, I've been watching them for the past few, weeks now since I've got to know you. You got very
Hmm.
interesting
Yeah,
locations. I mean, one of my favorite tracks of yours, Miracle.
yeah. Hmm.
That's one of my favorite
Thanks.
tracks of yours. And I like the whole feel of the whole track, the music, the video, and I believe it was shot in a cafe or was it a cafeteria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah, a coffee shop, something like this. Hmm.
No, I remember when I was discussing with Guy as well a couple of weeks ago that I've noticed the very interesting locations which are very rare. You don't see in music videos. I mean, who does all the research side of things when it comes to music videos?
For example, for Miracle, I think me. I, I search for some a location and just appear in my mind. Yeah,
Wow.
I know a girl. I know the manager from the coffee shop, and
Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah, it's a nice idea to make this video there. Yeah,
It's a very
because
interesting place. Very interesting place.
thank you. Nice. The song is about my daughter, and
Wow.
I was needed. No.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, a location more cozy and more, like warm, something like
Wow.
this. And yeah, and that was the perfect place to do this.
Absolutely. I can tell because the whole feel, the warmth, I mean, you can feel that in the music video. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, you mentioned this song was dedicated to your daughter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Tell,
moment.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I meet with Guy at the studio, and
Yeah.
we start to make a song like more powerful and more dynamic. And
Yeah.
I was thinking, I had in my mind, man, in the next time my daughter came, and I want to make a song about this feeling, because this
Wow.
feeling is very powerful for me. It was very
Absolutely.
powerful for me, yeah, and a big step and a next chapter for me, yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt. Absolutely.
yeah. I started a journey with me. I
Wow.
I call something like this a journey with me. The rise of a child is a journey, a big journey,
Absolutely.
with
Absolutely.
your psychic and with your emotions and everything.
And you know that now I can tell why the song is titled as Miracle because it's almost a miracle because
Yeah.
baby daughter, that feeling of a father and a daughter is a bit of a very personal kind of feeling at the same
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Wow, fantastic, fantastic. So, I mean, it's one of my favorites. So now I can tell why it's my favorite because a bit of a, there's a connection in the song as well. I mean, fantastic, fantastic. I mean, so tell us a bit about Royale and yourself. I mean, when it comes down to music, I mean, putting music aside, I mean, what are your other hobbies? I mean, are you into more anything like in fitness or, sports or anything?
Yeah. I usually go to gym. We don't see because I'm a
Yeah.
little fat. I'm a little
Well, I
fat,
mean,
but
I've noticed that I've noticed Guy always with his dumbbells and gym and everything, but I haven't really
yeah.
seen any pictures of you in the gym.
Yeah, I struggle to go to gym like
Yeah,
3 times per week, something like this. Yeah,
right, right, right.
uh, I like to make sport and movement, like
Yeah,
to keep in shape. But
absolutely.
I usually eat very chaotic. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
very.
Okay. Yeah. So you got
I
more
eat.
healthy diet.
Yeah, I don't have a really healthy diet. Yeah,
All
I
right.
eat
Okay.
everything. I like the food. I'm not
Okay.
in,
Okay.
I'm not embarrassed with this. I like the food, and I like to spend time with people and eat good food, and
Wow.
drink something good.
You just
Yeah.
mentioned about food here. I mean, do you cook any food yourself, or like, are you into the cooking side things as well, or?
Yeah, I make omelette and some salad.
That's it. The basic. The basic.
Yes, yes. Not just not to be hungry, like not to,
Right.
not
Okay, so
to.
you left. So you've actually left the main cooking side of things to the missus, and you only can make the salad.
Yeah, yeah, something like this. Yeah,
Fantastic. Lovely.
something
I
like
mean,
this.
uh, well, I mean, end of the day, when it comes down to the cooking side of things, you have to become a foodie. So I mean, tell us a bit about your favorite dishes. I mean, are you into more traditional side of cooking of Romanian food, or are you like mix every cuisine you try you like?
I mix a lot of cuisines
Wow.
in my I don't know, in my diet. Yeah,
Diet, yeah.
yeah. I like Romanian food a lot. We have very nice dishes, very nice food. But I don't know, maybe some Lebanese food. I
Wow.
like I like Turkish. We have. I don't know if you have, but maybe in Great Britain, in London, it's like shawarma
Oh,
or
shawarma, yes, yes, very popular in
yeah, yeah.
England as well. Very
It's
popular.
very popular everywhere and very easy to take, and it's good. And I don't know. For example, I like the Lebanese. I like I don't know how to say not tofu. It's
Like soya or like yeah,
like
soya.
soya.
Yeah,
The things with soya and the things with
yeah.
hummus. Hummus.
Hummus,
Yeah,
yes, the very
yeah. I like.
popular hummus. Yeah, yeah,
Mm, yeah, I like
absolutely.
hummus and yeah, a lot of things. But usually
Wow.
I eat what I see and what it easy to take.
I asked this very interesting question last week to an artist as well. That if you was given the option to close down a fast food chain, which
Okay.
fast food chain would you like to close down?
To close.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe to be more healthy. I
Hmm.
don't I don't know if I close them, but
Yeah.
I like KFC, like
Okay.
the
Okay.
wings. But
Right.
this fast food is not very good for me and for my health, for my
Yeah.
I
Well, I mean.
don't feel very well after.
Oh God. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to. End of the day, you have to maintain your voice as well. You don't want to have a chicken bone stuck in your throat and you can't sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a nice scenario, yes.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Or else you will have to tell the missus to kick your back.
Something like this, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, Rayan, I mean, talking about I mean, we're on December now, 2020. We're going to 2021. What
Yeah.
other songs have you got planned for next year? I mean, you've had a great selection of music this year so far. What have you got planned for next year now?
Yeah, we have some songs to release for next year and some featurings.
Yeah,
Yeah, but with good artists here in Romania. Not very popular, but I think for the next year we need to plan something like this
absolutely,
to release a song with more I don't know influence artist
absolutely.
here in Romania. I think it's very important
It'll
for
be well. I mean, it'll be very interesting if we see you or having a collaboration song with someone from the UK. Maybe. I mean, a song where you can work together.
yeah, why not? Why not?
It'll
We
be
are
very
open
interesting.
for yeah, we are open for this type of projects. Yeah, we need
Absolutely.
to. Yeah, if we feel something, I don't know, commune, something
Yeah, yeah,
the same vibe and the same.
absolutely,
Yeah, maybe we is good for us to make
absolutely.
featurings with people from everywhere, from every country. It's good.
Absolutely. In talking about the music culture in Romania, I mean, is it a fairly small music industry there at the moment, or is it like there are many artists there? But I mean, tell us a bit that side of things as well.
You
The,
asked me if in Romania it's a good industry and big
yeah, yeah,
industry in
yeah,
music.
yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of artists who pass the Romanian mm, I don't know how to say the
Oh, the
barrier. Yeah,
Romanian barrier. Yes, yes.
yeah. A lot of artists, very good, and I think the industry it's very nice here, and maybe somewhere, for example, in the radios and some TVs, it's like
Absolutely.
it's like something like a closed chain, like
Ah,
it's
okay,
very
yes.
hard. It's very hard uh, to to be there.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
there. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I remember talking to Guy Elberg on this one as well, where there's a bit of like almost like a limitation to reach to the radio stations for your
Yes.
songs to play and everything. So it's very, it's one of those things where I always listen. I mean, I remember when Martina messaged me for the first time on Instagram, and it was a random message she sent me, and I was quite amazed the fact that although you're artists, and sometimes you come across where artists have a slight little bit of like a restriction of actually communicating, or they would have like a manager or someone in behalf of the artist to actually deal with bookings and
Yeah.
for interviews and things. The one thing I liked about the way yourself, Martina, Guy, is like the sincerity that you've got, the passion of music, and you want to take your music everywhere. That's the one thing I really liked about this.
Yeah. We try to push how much as we can everywhere
Yeah,
the music. Yeah, but I think we learn together to make this because
yeah,
because I think we work on different stuffs. Like
yeah,
we are something like independent
yeah, yeah,
artist, yeah, some
yeah. Absolutely,
independent label, and
absolutely.
with small amount of money because we don't have like something big in the
Yeah,
back
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
big
Absolutely,
label. Yeah,
absolutely.
we try to make like organic and very small, like with peoples and I don't know how to say perfect or we try to make the things better, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
songs
absolutely.
and the songs and the promotion and everything because I don't know
Well, I've noticed that. I've noticed that, Ryan, because when it comes down to the music production, the vocals, the lyrics, the music video, you can actually receive that there's a lot of energy and a lot of effort being put into the project. You can actually see that, which is
nice,
well
thank you.
done. I mean, well done on that because it's something new, something creative, and it's something like. I mean, now since I've been engaging with Elwood Records, I'm always looking forward to the next song because like looking at your track, "Keep Me Waiting." I mean, now I'm waiting for the next track, thinking this video is amazing. What's next? And it's something to look forward. So it's well done on that one, and I am looking forward for your next projects.
Yeah, maybe in January or February, something like this. We
Fantastic.
release we release a song because we need to perseverate, to continue to release. It's a lot of songs in the internet. This
Absolutely.
period is we live in, for example, the Spotify manager or the
Absolutely.
CEO of
Yes.
the yeah
Yes. Yes.
told us to make a lot and a lot of songs for
Wow.
yeah because they, for example, in Romania the biggest artist release something like 2 songs per month.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
and very nice production and with
Wow.
videos and a lot of big um, don't know how to say
Okay. No
amounts.
problem. I've understood. I've understood. Yeah.
I want to tell about the
Yeah.
amount of monies and
Yeah.
the quality of the productions and the
Yeah. Yeah.
videos and everything. Yeah.
Absolutely. I wanted to ask you that. Have you ever thought of actually being in the Eurovision contest? I mean, do you think that would be sort of a dream come true in a way?
Uh, I don't know if maybe it's a nice. I think it's a nice place to be
Yeah.
if you are a singer, yeah, and
Yeah.
you have a nice project.
Absolutely.
But for me now, I don't know if it's good to be there.
Hmm.
Maybe
Hmm.
after 1 or 2 years, 3 years, something like this. I want to be more, I don't know, prepared, to be more strong, to have a better
Absolutely.
better gang, a better
Gang,
team,
a better team, a stronger team,
a stronger team. Yeah,
a
yeah,
strong portfolio of music
yeah,
as well.
for promote and for everything because
Wow.
if you are there you need to be prepared and to be more, I don't know, take all from like something like that experience this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in my past I was on The Voice in Romania
Ah,
five
yes, The Voice.
yeah 5 years ago,
Wow.
and it was a nice experience. I learn a lot.
Wow.
I learn a lot from there. Yeah, and this
So was
year
this so that was before coming into music professionally?
uh, not really, not really.
Hmm. Hmm.
In my beginnings
Okay.
with the band and with the singer
Wow.
in front of the people, yeah. But I was not very prepared for this for that moment.
Wow. I think
Yeah.
you should share that. I think we should share that clip because we want to see that experience when you were at The Voice. I mean,
Hmm.
wow. That's quite interesting thing you've told me here. I mean, tell us about that nervousness. Were you nervous at the time when you actually you've got a panel of judges in front of you on the auditions? I mean, how was that feeling?
I was very nervous and very unprepared.
Oh my
Just
God.
yeah, with that chair with the backs.
Right.
Uh, yeah, I was younger and
Yeah.
yeah, start to sing, but not very good. But
Hmm.
I learned a lot from them, from
Absolutely.
the yeah what they told me, and I turned three chairs, yeah,
Wow.
and after this stop on the duel, the you know like
Ah,
the,
okay.
yeah.
Right. But that's good
And
to know. That's good to know the fact that you went there, you actually listened to the judges and actually followed that.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and that's why you're here now, where you're doing professionally. You're releasing music now, and it just shows the fact that you actually took it very serious.
Yeah, I try to do this.
Wow, that's
Yeah, and
fantastic.
this year they call me after the voice. They call me every year to participate on some contests in
Wow.
different. Yeah, but I had a like a nervous, like I don't want to go there, like
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
And this year I don't. It's not okay to tell about the contest, the name of the contest, but
Absolutely. Yeah.
I can tell about. I participate on like The Voice, like
Wow.
a big contest in Romania, and it was a good experience, and I passed to the next uh,
Wow.
etap, next step in the television contest. But I
Wow.
don't. It's not allowed to say about what contest
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah, absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely, not a
Yeah.
problem. I mean, Riyan, you've done a track Alive, Fall with You, Miracle, Keep We Waiting, many other cover songs, and you've come up with amazing music. I'm looking forward for the next music you're going to be bringing now. I mean, it's an absolute pleasure to have had you on Instagram Live today. But before we end the conversation, what message you want to give to your followers, those who have, enjoyed your music? What message you want to give to them?
I think they please support the small artists,
Wow,
share their music, because we all together we pass through a very difficult period, very for every industry, for artistic and everything.
absolutely.
It was a nightmare this year, and
Yeah, absolutely.
I try to have my smile on my face, but uh, I think and this is the best thing to do,
Absolutely.
to be optimistic, to release music, to develop each it ourselves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fantastic.
just support the music with the shares
Absolutely.
and with everything on your stories, your I don't know. And if we make something live for you, like an evening with songs and our songs or covers, if you
Absolutely.
if you feel to pay something like a ticket, it's the same thing like in a venue. You
Absolutely,
can support.
that's fantastic what you've just said there, because at this present point where there's new artists trying to make their name, they need support. Those who are watching, I want to say that always support newer artists, because until we don't support them, they can't really achieve nothing. So whatever music's good, there's no harm in liking, commenting, sharing. I mean, it's a digital world now. It's very easy with a click of a button to press like on someone's video. So it's not. I mean, that's whatever you just said there. I mean, it applies to everyone really. I mean, whatever music you like, support it. Everything. So respect to Rayan, and great talking to you this evening. And I'm hoping the very best for your musical career.
Nice, thank you, man. Thank you so much.